Hello Cancerians, welcome to your horoscope for July 2023. So on the 11th of the month you have Mars going into your third house. It's the house of siblings. So it could be a strength. Mars can be a strength or also frustration. So the house of siblings, it's sisters and brothers, so you might get along with them better, or there could be some conflict coming up. You might even feel more confident in yourself too, because this is the house of also communication. On the 12th, you've also got Mercury, which is going to be in your second house. It's the house of earnings. It's going to be time for a new contract for work or promotion, or we might hear something coming up. And on the 22nd, we've got Venus retrograde, also in the second house. This might be where an old job might come back as well. An old job or where someone used to work may want you back. But it's also saying with Venus retrograde, it's in Leo, so generally as well, it's also people coming back from the past too. On the 29th, we've got Mercury, which is going to go into your third house, which also with the Mars. So it's also going to be in terms of like siblings as well. So any conflict will sort of smooth things over and help you out there too. When I look at the cards here, Cancerians, there's something that's going to be lack of sleep coming up here. You might be having some nightmares or bad dreams or lack of sleep coming up here. And now I feel like this is to do with like relationships as well. You might be worried about something, or could be some conflict happening with relationships. When I actually look at the cards for relationships, there is like sense of eyes being sort of open, so you're seeing things in a different way. There is some positive news, like this card, I do like it. It's a positive card for relationships, so I do feel like you're seeing everything very clearly now. You're not having all of your eyes. You're seeing a situation for what it is. There's also perhaps you're having to be tempted by someone else as well, and or even looking at something that's being forbidden. So it could be a third person coming in a relationship here, or someone else catching your eye. But it can also be that maybe you're finding the truth about something or someone. It's also an aspect of people coming together too. It could be like a thing of odd mixes coming together too, odd matches coming up. But there is a sense of reuniting with someone as well that's coming up here too, Cancerians. I also feel like you are being rewarded, or you are being like, there's a lot of gratitude coming in here, and I feel like this is to do with the family. I do feel like you're working together with family. You could be looking at doing some sort of event together too. There could be a family event that's coming up here. There is someone in their family that I feel like is a bit angry, who's sort of coming up towards getting like, who wants action, who wants things to be done. They're sort of not mucking around and they're going full forward. I feel like there's also a decision about the home, about renovate or sell, make changes to the home. It's going to happen this month for you. I feel like you're having to save up money for this. I feel like that there's like you're really needing to fix things up around the house, or things may not be working as well as they should be. When we look at work, I feel like there's some announcement here for work, but I feel like you're being rewarded. So I feel like it is going to be a good month for you for your work. I feel like that there's someone that's seen how hard you've been working, and it's about you getting recognition for what you've been doing. I also feel like that there's things clearing up at work, like it's been looking a bit not as good, a bit miserable, but by the end of the month it's looking better. But some sort of announcement, but I feel like it's a positive announcement that's coming up here for your work, for yourself. And you need to be like loud and clear as well as what you're wanting. I feel like you've been given options too here, and you're having to take which option as well. There's also an aspect of looking back, so I do feel like you're going to be given something, and it's like looking back at where to go, what you should do. I do feel like you're very confident in what you've been doing, and you know it at the back of your hand. But to go somewhere new, it's like you're thinking about it. I feel like you probably will stay where you are for now. Let's see. Okay. I also feel like there is you're looking at being like going for a trip, like you're going somewhere exotic, planning a trip away. Also feel like you don't want to do any more study, you're just looking at more about holidays and planning where you're going to go. Here in the 11th house of friends, there could be some drama happening with friends this month here. It could be like could also be related to the relationship with this card too that I was talking about earlier. Just feel like there was going to be somehow connected with the friends, with the relationship. And it's like, could even be like still stabbed in the back. It's like you've got to be careful of who's around you, I feel, in terms of friends and who your friends are too. But also I feel like there's something about forgiveness, or a friend asking for forgiveness too this month for you. They're needing like forgiveness from you. But I don't feel like you're going to be ready to forgive them just yet though. When we look at relationships, not relationships, health. Just try not to have a bit of a temper. I feel like you're going to have a bit of a temper with people this month here, Cancerians. I feel like you need to try and keep that under wraps. Also, I want to say watch your step, watch your footing as well. I feel like that you're really contemplating this month and about certain things, but something's getting you quite angry. Also, I feel like that people who maybe you've been being picked on or bullies, you're really going to get on your nerves this month as well. But certain people, certain energies and personalities is really going to give you a bit of annoy you this month as well, Cancerians. Okay, let me see what else I can get for you. Cancerians, this is not a month to be hasty or shy. You're going to have to tell people what you think, and you're going to have to really be loud and clear what you want in terms of your work and where you want to go from your career from here. You will be asked a lot of yourself this month here with your work, and you will be on board and do it as quick as you can. You will all have gratitude and you'll all be successful this month in terms of your work. With relationships, just be careful and open up your eyes and see what's really there. For sometimes what you feel is there may not be. Okay. Thank you for your likes, shares and comments, and I will see you for my next video. So bye for now.